Meeting Doctor here. Today I want to talk just briefly about debriefs, particularly in the military. This is actually where debriefs and after action reviews, that sort of thing, really got its start. Basically, shortly after World War II, uh, they introduced the idea of debriefing by having conversations or interviews after combat activities and after patrols just shortly after World War II. And so they started collecting that information, started having those conversations. It wasn't until the 70s where they started doing performance critiques. And in the 90s, they called it team dimensional training. But overall, throughout that time, they did these kinds of debriefs where they would talk about what went well, what didn't go so well, and what could be done differently or better in the future. And because of that, a lessons learned division in the Army emerged where they captured this information and ideally look across these different debrief situations and critiques to see what are the common issues, challenges, opportunities for improvement that may exist across the Army. And the interesting thing about that is they have identified over the years some novel and interesting things that they have changed. They've also identified things that maybe they can't change, and that's okay. The process of using debriefs is going to, open your eyes to what your team is doing well, what it's not doing well, and what you might do differently. But it'll also tell you things that you can't change, and it's okay. Focus on the things you can change because performance is really about doing the best you can with the situation that you're in and acknowledging the limitations that are created by the environment in which you operate. In the case of the military, in case of the army, this may be a very hostile environment. Hopefully, your environment isn't nearly as hostile. Good luck with implementing debriefs. I hope this was helpful.